If you're a luxury agent doing everything manually, like writing every email, managing every transaction detail yourself, reinventing the wheel every time you open escrow, I hate to say this, but you do not have a business. You have a really expensive job. But first, before I go on, let me introduce myself because if you're going to be spending the next 20 minutes with me, you should know who I am and why you should listen to me. My name is Lauren Graham, and I'm the founder of Luxury Agent Strategy. Over the last 20 years, I've closed approximately over, or a little over $400 million in luxury real estate transactions here in Honolulu, Hawaii. But here's what makes my story a little bit different. I didn't start with any connections, any experience, any knowledge, any systems. I pretty much had a whole bunch of nothing. But in 2005, when I started, or before I started, I was making a whopping $9 an hour working at a surf shop. Then I got my real estate license and thought I'd be on easy street, but it was not the case because of my experience and where I came from. So I did what I do best, and instead of door knocking, I went surfing. And in the surf lineup, I met a guy, really cool guy. We hit it off, had a nice conversation, ended up hanging out, getting some beers, going to dinner a couple times. And one day he brought a friend, and his friend hung out with us too. And just out of the blue, he's like, "Hey, I want to buy this property." And he bought it for it was a $1.3 million property, and he bought it in cash, and we closed in 10 days. The cool part about that was that deal was nice and everything, but it actually turned into a $33 million referral chain over the next couple of years. Now, I could tell you that was luck, but it wasn't. It was actually a relationship-first positioning, what I now call the set time method. It's combined with systems that allowed me to scale those relationships without burning out. So today, I run Luxury Agent Strategy, where I help mid-market agents transition into luxury real estate by building the exact systems I'm about to show you. We install these systems for our clients in about 15 business days, then support them over the next 5 months while they scale. But whether you ever work with us or not, what I'm about to teach you today is real, actionable, implementable strategy that you can start using immediately. So today I'm going to show you the 7 core systems that every scalable luxury business needs. These are the same systems I use in my $400 million plus business and the same ones we install for our clients. So by the end of this, you'll have a framework you can start implementing immediately, whether you work with us or not. This isn't theory. This is what actually works. So let's dive right in. So here's why most luxury agents hit a ceiling around the $2 to $3 million mark in volume. They do everything manually. Every email is written from scratch. Every client update is a custom text. Every transaction follows a slightly different process because there's no documented system. All the knowledge is tribal, or in other words, all in your head. So if anyone asks, "Hey, how do we handle inspection contingencies for this luxury property?" You have to explain it every single time. Nothing is documented. Nothing is templated. So in actuality, you are the bottleneck. You can't take vacation because the business stops without you. So you can't delegate because no one knows how to do any of the things that you know. So you're trapped. Here's the thing. Luxury clients don't care about your systems. They just care about the results. But you need systems to deliver those results consistently, profitably, and at scale. So let's build out your operating system. Every luxury business that scales has 7 core systems working together. I'm going to walk you through each one and show you exactly how to build it, including the tools, the automations, and the AI integrations that make it all work without you. So let's start with system number 1. System 1 is your client acquisition system. This is how qualified prospects find you, learn about you, and decide to work with you without you chasing them. So here's how it works. We're going to run Facebook or Instagram ads targeting your ideal luxury client in your market. Those ads drive to a video sales letter where you tell your story and explain your process. From there, they enter your content portal, which is a library of educational videos and resources about buying or selling luxury real estate in your area. And then while they're consuming that content, your CRM is automatically nurturing them with email and SMS sequences. So here's what it looks like in practice. So day one, they're going to watch your VSL and enter their contact info. Day two, the automated email they get is going to be something like the five things luxury sellers need to know before listing. Day four would be like an SMS with a market update specific to their neighborhood. And day seven, you would say, here's what my clients are saying about working with me. Send them like a testimonial video, whatever it is. And day 10 would be the, hey, are you ready to talk? Here's my calendar. Hit me up. The cool part about this is all of this happens automatically. You only talk to people who are already pre-educated and pre-sold. This is how you can generate anywhere from 5 to 10 qualified leads per week without any kind of cold calling. So system 2 is your transaction management system. This is where most agents lose credibility with luxury clients. They wing it. Every transaction is slightly different. Clients have to ask for updates instead of receiving them proactively. So here's what you need. You need a documented process for every transaction milestone with automated communications at each and every stage. So this is what an example would look like in open escrow or email automation. So the moment a contract is accepted, and your CRM automatically should trigger a sequence. And so the email would look something like this. The subject would be, hey, congratulations, here's what happened next. And the body would be like, hi, client name, congratulations on getting your offer accepted. I'm thrilled to guide you through the next 30 days. Here's exactly what to expect. Today, I'm submitting all paperwork to escrow. Day 3, inspection schedule. Day 10, appraisal completed. Day 17, loan approval. Day 30, close of escrow. I've also attached your personalized timeline and checklist. You'll receive updates at every milestone. You never have to wonder what's happening. Talk soon, blah, your name. Then every 3 to 7 days, another automated update. Your inspection is scheduled for blank. Appraisal came in at blank. We're clear to close. Here's your final walkthrough checklist. Your clients will feel taken care of because you're not manually writing these emails. The system does it for you. So here's a pro tip. Use AI to customize these templates. You can use ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, whatever you want to use to generate 10 variations of each email so they don't all sound exactly the same. I'll show you how in System 7. So System 3 is your communication automation system. Luxury clients expect you to stay in touch, but you can't manually remember everyone's birthday, track market anniversaries, or send personalized updates to 200 past clients. So here's what you automate. Birthday emails. Your CRM sends them automatically with a personalized message. Home anniversary emails. It's been like 2 years since your purchased home at blank. Here's what happened in the market since then. Market update emails. You want to send quarterly with a video from you, written market analysis, and your CRM sends it to segmented lists like luxury sellers, luxury buyers, past clients, etc. Then you have your post-close nurture. After a client closes, they enter a 12-month nurture sequence. So month 1, how are you settling in, and how to settle in better. Month 3 would be like local resources you should know about. Month 6, market update plus home value estimate. Month 12, happy home anniversary. And you should have at least a review request or a testimonial request at least anywhere from 30 to 90 days after closing, followed by a referral request as well. And the automation should look like, the automated email should look something like, hey, I'm so glad we got to work together. If you don't mind filling this out for me, or, if you know anyone who's looking to buy or sell, I'd love to help them too. Here's my calendar link if you have any questions. All of this runs without you even thinking about it. And so what that helps you accomplish is you maintain relationships at scale. So system 4 is your client experience system. This is where the set time method comes in. Hospitality first service that makes clients remember you. But here's the key. It has to be systematized. You can't just remember to do nice things. You need a documented process. So here's mine. Pre-listing, pre-offer. I'll send a handwritten note, a small gift like a Starbucks card or local coffee, something like that. Contract accepted, send a celebration gift. Custom champagne, their favorite drink, whatever it is. Mid-transaction check-in, week 2 of escrow, send a personal video update with a small surprise, a bag of cookies, if you bake, bread or whatever it is. Closing day. This is very obvious. Get a custom closing gift at the property, have a luxury item related to their new home. I find that, gourmet knives work well, but, it's up to you what you want to do. And then you have the 30-day post-close, the follow-up call, how's everything going? Did you meet the neighbors? Any questions? Things like that. And then your 90-day post-close, your home anniversary card, local restaurant gift card. And now here is where the system part takes place. All of this is templated and delegated. So you'll have a list of approved gifts by price point, vendor relationships for fulfillment, and CRM reminders for each touch point. And guess what? An assistant who can execute it. That is key right there. So you design the experience once, then it runs automatically for every single client. System 5 is your knowledge management system. This is probably the most overlooked system and the most important for scaling. If all your knowledge is in your head, remember, you can't delegate that. You can't hire, you can't take vacation. And so here's what you need to do to document this. First, you want to create what is called a standard operating procedure document, or an SOP, for every repeatable task, like how to qualify a luxury lead, how to conduct a listing presentation, how to handle inspection negotiations, how to manage a luxury open house, how to onboard a new client. Template library, right? We want to have email templates for every situation. Contract addendums, listing presentation decks, contract language, market analysis reports, social media post templates, training materials, things like videos showing how to use your CRM, like a Loom video, scripts for common client conversations, brand guidelines, communication standards. For me, I actually use Google Drive to organize all of this. Every process, every template, every resource, it's all searchable and accessible to my team. And so here is the real test. You got to ask yourself this. Could someone on your team, or even a new hire, execute a transaction from start to finish using only your documented systems without asking a single question? If the answer is no, you don't have a knowledge management system. You have tribal knowledge. Document everything once and use it forever. System number 6 is your team delegation system. You cannot scale a luxury business by yourself. It's impossible. But most agents delegate poorly. They hire people and then micromanage them because nothing is documented. So here's how you delegate effectively. Step 1, define clear roles. What does your transaction coordinator handle? What does your buyer's agent handle? What do you handle? Step 2, document every process they're responsible for. They should be able to reference your SOPs and templates without asking you how to do their job. And step 3, set up accountability systems, weekly check-ins, KPI tracking, clear expectations. Step 4, use your CRM to assign tasks and track progress. So let me give you an example of that. When a new contract is accepted, your CRM should automatically assign a task to your transaction coordinator. Submit paperwork, schedule inspections, coordinate with escrow, those kind of things. Then your CRM assigns tasks to your marketing person, listing photos, social media posts, email to database. You only handle the high-value activities, client communications, negotiations, agent communications, things like that. Everything else is delegated and tracked in your CRM. So this is how you go from $100,000, $200,000 GCI to $500,000, $1 million, $1.5 million GCI without working more hours. System number 7 is the newest and most powerful, your AI integration system. AI tools like ChatGPT, Claude can usually 10x your productivity if you know how to use them. So here's how I use AI in my business. So I'm going to give you 4 use case studies. So here's one. Email customization. Remember those automated transaction emails that I just spoke about earlier? I don't want them to sound robotic, especially if they're doing multiple transactions with me. So what I do is I use Claude. And here's the prompt. Take this templated email, create 10 variations that sound natural and personalized, maintaining the same key information but varying the tone and phrasing. The result? 10 unique versions that rotate automatically in my CRM. Here's use case number 2. Luxury listing descriptions. A lot of people just put in the address and blah, let it go, right? But what I do is I take the property details, feed them into ChatGPT, and I write this prompt underneath. Write a sophisticated, emotionally compelling listing description for a $3.2 million oceanfront estate. Emphasize privacy, craftsmanship, and lifestyle. Avoid cliches and make it 150 words. Max. Something like that. What the result is going to be is a professional copy in 10 seconds instead of 30 minutes. Use case number 3. Market analysis summaries. I pull market data and ask Claude to summarize it for clients. So the prompt would look something like, hey, summarize this market data in a 3-paragraph email that explains what luxury sellers need to know. Professional, but conversational tone. The result is client-ready market update. And then finally, use case number 4, social media content. I use AI to generate Instagram captions, LinkedIn posts, and video scripts. So the prompt should look something like this. Create 5 Instagram post ideas for a luxury real estate agent. Focus on market insights, not listings. Include captions and hashtags. Result? A week's worth of content in 5 minutes. Here's the key though. AI does not replace you. It makes you faster. You still review everything. You still add your personal touch. But AI handles the first draft so you're not starting from a blank page every single time. This alone will save you more than 10 hours plus per week. So here's what it looks like when all 7 systems are working together. A lead comes in from your acquisition system. Your CRM automatically starts nurturing them with your educational content. They book a call, you have the conversation. If they become a client and they enter your transaction management system, automated emails go out at every milestone. Your client experience system triggers gifts and touch points. Your team executes the transactions using your documented SOPs. You're only involved in the high value activities, and AI generates all of your marketing content, emails, and reports. You review and approve, of course, but you're not writing from scratch. After closing, they enter your post-close nurture system. They receive market updates, birthday emails, and anniversary messages automatically. You're building relationships at scale. And the whole thing runs without you being the bottleneck. That is a luxury business. It's actually scalable. That's a real operating system. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds great, but where do I even start? Well, the best place to start is at the beginning. So here is your 90-day implementation plan. Month 1, foundation. Get your CRM set up. I highly recommend high level. Everything I showed you here lives in the high level platform. Build your client acquisition funnel, your VSL, content portal, ad campaigns, and then document your top 5 processes, like your listing presentations, your buyer consultations, open escrow, inspections, and closings. Month 2, automation. Create all your transaction automation workflows in your CRM. Build your template library, emails, contracts, reports, social media, and set up your AI tools and create your prompt library. Month 3, scale. Implement your full client experience. Hire and train your first team member using your documented SOPs. Test everything, optimize, and scale. If you want help with this, we do all of this for our clients in 15 business days. Then we support them or support you for the next 5 months while you implement and optimize. Whether you work with us or not, this is the framework. Start documenting, start automating, start building systems. Because the goal is not to work harder. The goal is to build a business that works without you. Let me leave you with 5 key takeaways. So number 1, systems beat hustle every single time. You can never outwork a broken system. Build the infrastructure first. Number 2, document everything. If it's only in your head, you're the bottleneck. Write it down. Number 3, automate the repeatable. Every transaction should feel the same to your clients. Effortless and professional. Number 4, use AI strategically. Don't fear it. Use it to 10x your productivity. Day 5, build to scale. Your business should be able to run for 2 weeks without you. If it can't, you don't have a business, you have a job. That is the Luxury Agent Operating System. If this was helpful for you, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to this, and drop a comment letting me know which system you're going to implement first. And if you want these slides, I'll leave a link in the description below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.